I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya.
Governor DeSantis has extended Florida's state of emergency order for another 60 days. He's also announced that he's opening hair and nail salons, including barbershops, with restrictions in place. Those restrictions include seeing clients by appointment only, disinfecting the workspace between appointments, limiting clients in the waiting room, removing frequently touched items like magazines and menus, and requiring all employees to wear a mask. This is still phase one of the governor's safe, smart, step-by-step plan to reopen Florida. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley has two things he'd like you to know before you go visit these shops.
The directions on when to reopen are based on the decision of state officials, the Department of Health, along with the business owners, and all have some required steps to comply with the CDC guidelines, so please be patient with them.
And number two, Sheriff?
If you feel like the businesses are reopening too soon, you do not need to frequent those businesses.
These decisions are not made by the Sheriff's Office. They're your choice. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
As things start to reopen in Palm Coast, Mayor Melissa Holland says these openings don't eliminate virus concerns.
We want our business community to succeed, and anything we can do possible, we'll be there right there to support them. But the fact of the matter is, we still are dealing with this. Just because things are reopening, and we're grateful they are, there's still a long way to go with this. So we do have to continue to identify and adopt mitigating strategies to help with the health and safety of our community as a whole.
She repeated a notion we've heard all throughout the pandemic, that we're all in this together. COVID-19 testing will continue for nursing homes, John Arking reports.
Providing guidance for nursing homes and long-term care facilities is a priority for the Flagler County Health Department, and Health Officer Bob Snyder says that includes testing of residents and staff, which began last week.
Flagler Health and Rehab and Market Street and Palm Coast tested all of their residents and staff, and we have what we call emergency management response teams comprised of nurses, paramedics, and National Guardsmen who do this testing. They're going to be testing Grand Oaks and Princeton Village this coming Friday, and then next week we'll be testing Tuscan Gardens and Brookdale. So we're pleased that so many of our nursing homes and assisted living facilities have agreed to get their residents and staff tested.
Snyder says the priority for these facilities is due to the fact that they contain the highest risk groups of senior citizens with underlying health conditions, along with the workers who care for them. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
The Flagler Beach Pier could reopen soon, City Manager Larry Newsom.
My goal is to open the pier to a certain extent, kind of like what they're doing in some of the other areas with piers, is where we're not going to sell new passes, walk-on passes, but if you have an existing pass, maybe allow that as long as they meet the social distancing. And if they don't do that, then I have no problem closing the pier again.
Newsom says he hates closing the pier because money for its insurance bill and pier attendance is generated by people coming out to enjoy it.
It being closed, it's not just a hit on the citizens and the fishing citizens, it's a hit on us as well.
But he says safety has to be at the forefront of every decision.
The coronavirus pandemic has spurred not only high unemployment, but also many people simply not working.
Robin King, the president and CEO of CareerSource Flagler Volusia, said that more than just the unemployed need help.
In addition to the increase in the unemployment rate, we're seeing a drop in the labor force, those individuals who are neither working nor looking for work.
King said that those who've been permanently laid off would likely come to CareerSource looking for their next job. She said that she believes others will go back to their pre-pandemic employers. If you're unemployed and you're looking for work during these difficult times, contact CareerSource Flagler Volusia at 386-313-5602. Tomorrow, our business is hiring. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.